What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and we are
the Distorted Theorists. So guys, welcome back to episode 2 of Marvel Mondays. And today we will be featuring the long forgotten, the Incredible Hulk. It is the Edward Norton version of the Hulk.
Yes.
But before I even let you go on your tangent, because I know you're gonna wanna, if you guys enjoy what we're doing on the Marvel Mondays, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss Marvel Mondays with us for the future to come. Let them have it. Tell them what you think about the Incredible Hulk before we get into this reaction.
It's not a bad movie, okay? It's not a bad movie.
It's not terrible, it's probably a better word.
It's not a great movie, but it's not a bad movie.
Right.
There was a lot of crap that went on behind the scenes with this one as well. Edward Norton, I think he did well as Bruce Banner. Do I like Mark Ruffalo more? Yes. But at the time, I wasn't even aware of Mark Ruffalo.
Well, I was just about to say, I will go on record to say that I had never heard of Mark Ruffalo until he was all of a sudden in the Avengers as the Hulk, and I was like, who's this guy? Now, I've seen some roles that he's been in since, and a couple like notoriety ones in the past, but I was like, he's Bruce Banner to me, and always will be, because that's the first role I've seen him in. What do you think what did they switch out? Like, is it known why they switched? Was it a money thing? Kind of like on last episode, we talked about Terrence Howard. I don't know.
Edward, if I ever meet you later in life, I am a big fan. He's a dick.
Oh, really?
He's a dick. He wanted to be really big part of the screenwriting process. I think Zach Penn had part of this too.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure he had a hand in the actual screenplay of this because he wanted to change stuff.
Yep.
And I think Zach Penn was part of it too.
We're good.
And there was just a whole bunch of things like, well, I want to do it, you want to do it. And I think there was a bunch of clashing with the director, who I believe is Louis Leterrier. And this will, like,
man, that was so old. Like I don't even, like, when did that even come out? 29?
2009, because Iron Man,
Yep.
from our previous video, came out in May, and this came out in November, December, October.
Okay.
Like, it wasn't long after. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Louis Leterrier. So he was a relatively unknown director as far as I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know anything he's done in the past unless someone drops something in the comments below and be like, you idiot, who did this one?
Do so if you want.
But like, there was just the whole suspense and panic of the movie, of like him trying not to turn, as opposed to like the old school, like, I'm the Hulk, and it was like, okay. But like, he doesn't want to. And I think that Norton did a really good job of that.
Yeah, I mean, Edward Norton is a great actor, don't get me wrong. I enjoy, one of my favorite movies is The Red Dragon, which is like an adaptation of the Hannibal Lecter series. Love it, love it, love it. And that's kind of where I knew him even before I think I knew he was the Hulk, if that makes sense again. But you know what? I think it's been so long that we've watched this movie, we should just watch the trailer, and then we'll dissect it from there. What do you think?
Sure, yeah.
All right, let's get into this trailer reaction right now.
The following preview. See? Universal.
I've got a problem. There are aspects of my personality that I can't control. It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Bruce, trust me when I tell you, I've heard them all.
Not this one.
Tim Roth.
We've never seen anything even close to your level.
Samuel
of exposure.
Stern.
That you survived an event like that.
Tyler.
It's beyond my comprehension.
I don't want to control it. I want to get rid of it.
As far as I'm concerned, that man's whole body.
See? The only recurring role. Oh, that was such a good sequence.
They want it as a weapon. If we let it go, we will never get it back.
Abomination.
There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe if I can control it,
Let's go.
I can use it.
Foreshadowing for Ragnarok.
Come on, give us the big scream. Give us the big scream.
I said this summer. I don't know. Maybe it was August or something, or July, June.
Yeah, buddy.
Come here, my son.
This is when they're in Harlem.
But was filmed in Toronto.
I mean, it's pretty badass.
I love that version
Pretty
of the Hulk.
badass.
Just like, Kong versus Godzilla. Let them fight. Boom.
June 13th.
June. Okay, so June. All right.
Okay, right off the hop. This is where trailers, like you said in our last video, look what they gave away in this trailer.
They gave away the Abomination.
The Abomination's definitely going to be there. Obviously, big fight. That don't happen in the beginning of the movie, so you know that's where the movie was headed.
Well,
if you-
exactly. But that's because Universal had a hand in it.
Well, true. Yeah. I kind of didn't even think about
Because
that.
Universal still owns the rights to Hulk, which
Yes.
they're still working on.
No, I don't know how the logistic works. But
Money.
Tim Roth, right?
Tim Roth,
is the
yeah.
Abomination. And, I mean, we are now starting to see, again, full circle. Here we are. The Abomination has made an appearance in Shang-Chi. And I think I glimpsed it in the newest Multiverse of Madness teaser.
But he's supposed to be in She-Hulk.
Right, yes. That is the next, we'll say, predominant role that we're aware of that he's going to be in. So, I mean, I'm kind of anxious, like, is he turning good? Is he still going to be anti-hero? What?
Anti-hero.
You think he's under some kind of spell?
He's bad. He's bad. The Abomination can't be good. I know there were arcs in the comics where it was like, I'm going to help you, Bruce. I'm going to do my thing. Get out with you. Like, and it's just kind of like...
Is there a chance he might kill Bruce Banner in the show and then
hope
She-Hulk
not.
reigns supreme?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to lose Mark Ruffalo, but I feel like that's where it's heading. Okay, all right.
But that was, I think, part of the reason why, like, Edward Norton is great as Bruce Banner, as this whole person who's trying to run away from it. He is still the scientist.
Because he got
but
the watch and everything. He's
right, and like you see, he's a very different Bruce Banner than what we see in the Avengers and going forward, where Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner is like, yeah, I can just do Jarvis, turn into Ultron, figure all this stuff out. Whereas this guy is like, yeah, I'm a more.
They lean on the more
MacGyver.
they lean on the intellectual side more when Mark Ruffalo comes in. I also found like he was very much more adaptive to the Hulk, as in being like, you don't want to see what I can do because I can do it.
Well, again,
as where Edward Norton was more like ashamed or like,
like,
you
I
know,
don't
I don't want this, right?
I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, technically, in some manner of speaking, I think in the Avengers, he's just like, yeah, I don't want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
But we see Tim Roth, and from the actual movie itself, like he was brought in as special ops to try and take out Bruce Banner because of how dangerous he is. William Hurt, as in Thunderbolt Ross, brings him in, and then he's just like, ooh, I want that power. Oh yeah, I'm bad now. Like it was just like there's no there. Like, to me, there should have been something because where he was
more
relatively good at the beginning of everything.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen him kind of go through like
a complex.
Yeah, and then just be like, whatever. I'm just going to embrace it and kind of fall into it.
Now, one thing that isn't in the trailer, which is probably, and let's be real, probably the most crucial aspect of this whole movie was the end credit scene.
Yes, because the end credits scene was where we finally get to meet. Actually, no, we don't meet him. There was an end credit scene on Iron Man. Sorry, we didn't mention it.
Oh, okay, enlighten me.
I'm not sure if it's an Iron Man or if it's
no.
Iron
I think
Man
it's
2.
the one I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I know the one that's in this one.
That's the
when,
bar
when
scene.
Tony Stark goes in and he goes, "I had a rough day."
Right.
I want to put together a team.
So that was ultimately more crucial than the whole movie itself.
Right.
Ultimately, because it would be what would be starting to set up the Avengers, and when Marvel, I think, finally said, ooh, we got something on our hands here. Let's make this happen.
But as an aside, in our previous video, in episode 1, where I was like, I'm not sure if there was, I can't remember if this end credit scene was in Iron Man 1 or Iron Man 2. Isn't Nick Fury sitting on the couch going...
That's Iron Man 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll save that for the next video.
But anyways, so with all of this and the character development that was there, and like Liv Tyler did great as Arwen.
Yeah.
She did great as Arwen because all she needed to do was go, Nino, Nino, pointy ears.
You're talking about Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
There we go. There it is.
In this one, her best scene really and truly is when she freaks out at a cab driver. And then Bruce is like, you have anger issues. You should really talk to someone about that. Yeah, it was like a little tongue-in-cheek, but that was probably the best part of it because Liv Tyler, you did great in Armageddon and Lord of the Rings and
your dad's cool.
Your dad has some good songs. Anyways,
anyway, I mean,
so Tim Roth is still a good villain. The Abomination, we didn't really get to see more from it. He just gets the crap beat out of him by the Hulk. I did mention it during the trailer, that whole end sequence where everyone's running through the street, that is filmed in Toronto.
Yeah, but it's based in Harlem.
It's based in
Harlem. Yeah, that's
Harlem,
what I think you said in the, as we were discussing.
And we got to see a bit of Samuel Stern's character there too. Is it Samuel Stern's? He basically is going to become the leader at the end of it.
Yeah.
Which never comes to fruition. Maybe he's going to be in She-Hulk. I don't know. But
See, that's what I'm saying. That there's still so many loose threads, but I asked the last question in the last episode when we talked about Terrence Howard. I'm going to ask you again before we sign off on this video. Will
we see
Edward Norton be in the multiverse of madness?
He might.
What's your prediction? Like,
Edward
give me a
Norton-
percentage of 1
Edward
to 100.
Norton himself? Unlikely.
As Bruce Banner, even.
Unlikely.
Like,
I think he
give
pissed
me a
off.
percentage.
2. I think he pissed off the wrong people. I think he pissed off Kevin Feige.
Well, listen.
I think he'd bring him back and be like, yeah, bad guys, you're going to do this for free, though. You know, like, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But the only way to find out is hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
Comment down below. Let me know where I went wrong.
Yeah, I mean, that would be both of us all the time. Like I said, guys, we love the interaction. Hit the notification bell because Marvel Mondays is sticking around for quite some time. And I am the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say on the channel,
Keep it real.